YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba, and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Flashback SBC card for Thiago. Thiago is a 94 rated card. He has high work rates, right-footed with 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the center mid position, and because he does have high work rates, it's best to incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He is hooligan with the lowest stat being 87. I think the technical side to his game is going to be really effective in game, especially when it comes to his shooting, passing, and dribbling. And then it's going to be very interesting to test out how good he is when it comes to the physical side to his game, because obviously as that box-to-box midfielder, we do need a bit of defensive cover. Now, the 88 pace is obviously one of the stats that I would look to go ahead and improve with the specific chemistry style. He does have 91 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. It's not bad, but it can most definitely be better. The 92 shooting is going to be a phenomenal stat for the card. You can most definitely expect him to be very clinical. 91 attacking positioning, 90 finishing, and 95 shot power. Now, with the way that the card is set up, I think that the shadow chem style is probably your best option, but you can also go ahead and give him a hunter if you want him to be a little bit better going forward. The 94 passing and 96 dribbling, obviously the two standout stats for the card. I think the passing is going to be unreal in game, especially with the incisive pass play style plus. He does have 94 vision, 98 short pass, 96 long pass, and 92 curve. He kind of gives me like Team of the Year icon Xavi vibes. The 96 dribbling is going to be very effective in game, especially with his 5-star skill moves, 97 agility, 96 balance, 97 ball control, and 96 composure. Honestly, he's probably going to be one of the best dribblers in FC24. The 88 defending, if you want to go ahead and use him as a box-to-box midfielder, is most definitely a stat that I would look to improve with a specific chem style. Now, his 98 interceptions are phenomenal. 84 defensive awareness, 90 stay and tackle, and 90 slide tackle can be a little bit better. And then last but not least, boys, in a stat that's actually going to be very interesting to test out, his 87 physical. Now, the 90 stamina for a box-to-box is okay. I think that he can last a full 90. And then he does have 80 strength and 99 aggression. He doesn't have the biggest of builds in game. He is only 5'9", so it's going to be very interesting to test out how strong he is on and off the ball. Now, if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Thiago does have 10 different playstyles. He has the technical, incisive pass, and Trivela playstyle pluses. And then he does also have the ping pass, tiki-taka, intercept, slide tackle, bruiser, flare, and first touch. So out of all the playstyles that he does have, I think that the flare is the only one that isn't really important. Now, when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, there's probably 3 options that are going to work really well with the card, depending on how you do want to go ahead and incorporate him in game. Now, I think if you want to go ahead and use him as a box-to-box midfielder, the shadow chem style is a perfect option. It's going to give him 96 pace overall with 99 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. And most importantly, it's also going to give him 93 defending, 99 interceptions, 88 defensive awareness, 98 stand tackle, and 99 slide tackle. Now, if you're maybe a little bit worried about his physicality, you can go ahead and give him the anchor chem style. The anchor is going to bump up his strength to 88, and it's going to give him the controlled explosive acceleration type. And last but not least, boys, if you want to go ahead and use him in a more advanced position, maybe even as a center attacking mid in game, the hunter is a really good option. The hunter is going to give him 97 shooting overall with 95 attacking positioning, 98 finishing, and 99 shot power. Should be extremely clinical. And as you guys can see, man, there are 3 different requirements to go ahead and complete the SBC. It's coming in at around 270,000 coins. Honestly, the card does have a lot of potential. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Thiago card. We're going to be playing him as a right-sided center mid in the 4-3-2-1 formation as that box-to-box midfielder. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Flashback Thiago card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. We're coming up against De Bruyne, Raul, Rivaldo, Joselu, McAllister. It's a very good team. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as a box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. I think going forward, he's going to be really good. Maybe defensively, he's going to lack a little bit. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and test out the card's dribbling. Obviously going to be the standout stat for the card. He does have the average and normal body type, 5'9". And yeah, boys, he is very quick and swift on the ball. Does also have the technical playstyle plus, which is a really good addition. But yeah, man, we want him to create a lot of chances. That's really good attacking positioning early on. Thiago, we'll go for a Trivela a little bit further out. That's a good start to the game, man. He does have the Trivela playstyle plus, and I know that some people say that it doesn't change anything when it comes to his long shots. But I don't know, man. That's a really good finish. And we did go ahead and give the card the shadow chem style just to make him a little bit more balanced. I think he does need that defensive upgrade quite a bit. Rodri, good. I like this little midfield link up with Rodri and Thiago. It's very good. Thiago, nice drop at the shoulder. Touch. I'm going to go for a power shot. He doesn't have the power shot playstyle, but sometimes we got to mix it up a little bit. Now, we do have a corner in the 21st minute. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Thiago. Maybe test out another like ball roll Trivela, maybe a ball roll finesse shot. Thiago, or we can just dribble with him. Thiago, 5-star skill moves. Left stick dribbling is nice. Just gonna go for a finesse shot right here. Okay, maybe could have gone with a little bit more power, but again, man, the dribbling by far the standout stat. Thiago, a little bit of space. Ball roll. Trivela, good shape to it. It's off of the crossbar, man. But you guys can already see the Trivelas as like a right-sided center mid are really effective. I feel like it's a constant threat. Thiago, nice. Drop the shoulder. Kind of got away from him right there. Unlucky. Kanji, we're putting on the pressure, which is nice. Thiago with the incisive pass, play style plus. It's a good ball into Alawiren. And yeah, man, I think as a playmaker, he's been very good. If you maybe run like the 4-2-3-1 formation in-game, you can use him as a center attacking mid. And right here, we're going to try to overload this right-hand side. Thiago, good touch, man. The touch away from the midfielder was really nice. Decent physicality right there as well. Cut back. Martinelli. It's a good team play, man. Again, Thiago at the heart of the play as a playmaker has been incredible. Now, I do have to keep in mind that we're using him as a box-to-box midfielder, so we do need a little bit of like defensive highlights. We can test out the recovery speed. Thiago. Okay, the manual defending is okay. He doesn't have the craziest of defensive play styles. Nice, Thiago. Good positioning right there. Now, we can spring into a counterattack. I'm going to get him in behind because I feel like my opponent's not going to track the run. Thiago, good attacking positioning. Touch. Touch. And another touch. Ooh, boys, the sprint speed has not been bad with the Shadow Chem style. Good dribbling right there. Again, a very jammy player. And it's a good finish, man. For the most part, he's been clinical. All right, boys, here we are jumping into the second half, and so far, so good. I think for 250,000 coins, you're getting a really solid box-to-box midfielder. As you guys know, the other day, we did get Flashback Renato Sanchez, and I think if I had to compare the two, going forward, Thiago's better, but defensively, I would take Renato Sanchez. Now, Thiago was also making that run. Pass it into space. Thiago, touch. Nice. Really good ball into Martinelli. We'll go for a finesse shot. Thiago, man, the passing has been so accurate. Like I said, if you go ahead and play to his strengths, he's going to be a really solid player in game. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. I think if you're in need of a box-to-box midfielder and you run a Premier League team, it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete. We're coming up against Sterling, Dovbik, Xerxes, Loftus-Cheek, an interesting team. Nice. Good football. Thiago, step over. See you later. Finish. Oh, boys, okay, the finishing right there. I think that we should be scoring in that situation. Maybe my aim could have been a little bit better. Test out the recovery speed. Thiago. Okay, man, so in the tackle with the Shadow Chem style, it isn't half bad. Nice, we can go ahead and continue forward. Thiago. That's nice. Oh, boys, that's clean. That is clean from Thiago in off of the post. The sharpness in the turn was phenomenal. And yeah, man, I just think that he's a really well-rounded player. I think that he can do everything really well in game, especially with the right chem style. And Cuckoo, nice. Thiago. I tried to go for like an acrobatic finish. The fact that he's actually gotten the ball right there ahead of Van Dijk is ridiculous. And again, man, with his body type, him being 5'9", he is a very jammy player. He gets a lot to go his way. Thiago, a little bit of space. Ball roll. Trivela, good shape to it. Yeah, man, the ball roll Trivela with this card is cracked, man. It's so consistent. And overall, for 250,000 coins, I think it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete. Another really good tackle. Now, I think that his long-range passing has been really consistent so far. So I'm going to maybe try to get Havertz in behind. Thiago, good composure right here. I'm going to go for an over-top through ball. Havertz gets to it. Ooh, you know what? Maybe the pass right there could have been a little bit better, but it's still going to work out for us. Thiago, again, the passing being really good. Oh, boys, look at the swiftness right there. I'm going to take a touch. He's tracking back with Evolution Dele Alli. Thiago, and again, and again. Thiago, 4-star weak foot. It's a decent attempt, man. The way that he was juggling the ball right there was clean. He might try to drill this through the middle. Nice by Rodri. Thiago. Now, Alawiren's making that run. It's a bit of a risky pass, but with Thiago's passing, man, it's just so accurate. One pass through the heart of the defense, and you can get yourself a nice assist. Now, right here, I did go ahead and call him short. It's good attacking positioning. Thiago, that's a clean touch. Kind of difficult to defend against. He's not really stepping. He's just containing. He switched to Dele Alli. Thiago, 5-star skill moves, and it's a good finish, man. The dribbling in and around the box has honestly been the standout stat. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Flashback Thiago SBC card in a few games of FUT Champions. And to be completely honest, for 250,000 coins, a really good SBC. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Shadow Chem style. And with the Shadow, he does have 99 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. And in-game, man, he was very quick. I think that the acceleration, most importantly, was very good. Whenever you perform a skill move, that acceleration after was very consistent and very effective. Now, as that box-to-box midfielder, the 92 shooting was a great stat for the card. I think that he was was very clinical when it came to finishing in and around the box. And then his long shots, especially his trivelas, were really good and really consistent. I think that the only letdown when it comes to his shooting is that he has 4-star weak foot. The 94 passing and 96 dribbling were obviously the two standout stats for the card. I think technically he is great in game. When you go ahead and pair his passing and his dribbling, you can create a lot of chances, especially as a center mid in the 4-3-2-1 formation. And I honestly think that he's one of the best dribblers in FC24. The 97 agility, 96 balance, 5-star skill moves, a smaller build in game with the technical playstyle plus is incredible. Now with the shadow chem style, he does have 99 interceptions, 88 defensive awareness, and 98 stand tackle. And I think defensively he was pretty good, but there's probably better options out there. If I had to choose between him and Renato Sanchez defensively, I would lean more towards the Renato Sanchez. And then last but not least, boys, the 87 physical, the 80 strength, and 99 aggression. I will say he isn't the strongest of players on and off the ball, but he is very jammy, so he gets a lot of things to go his way, so definitely keep that in mind. Now, boys, we come to the question, is this SBC worth it? And for 250,000 coins, I think it is. I think it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete. He's very well-rounded as a box-to-box midfielder. He can do everything really well in game. I think going forward, he is a lot better than he is defensively, but if you go ahead and give him the shadow chem style, he can most definitely get the job done. I would go ahead and play him in a midfield 3 rather than a midfield 2. But yeah, man, phenomenal going forward. I think that he's very similar to players like Team of the Year icon Xavi, maybe even like Putellas, like your smaller, more intricate type of players that are really good on the ball. So if you do prefer those kinds of midfielders, I would highly recommend you guys go ahead and complete the Thiago card, because for 250,000 coins, you are getting a really solid player with really good playstyle pluses as well. And honestly, it's fairly priced. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Bulba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.